Welcome guys to the Punch Podcast. Today is on 19th of July, Monday 2021. Thank you for everyone who has stayed with us since our first episode. Now we are in episode number 3 of the Punch Podcast. And today we will dive in straight to our topic, which we are going to indulge on issues facing the boy child in our society. And I've noted much with great concern about the life situation at where the life situation of young men in our society, of which they are suffering. They are going through a lot of stuff merely because the society has changed. The society has diverted most of the attention to the girl child. I'm not saying that the girl child is kept at a place where the boy child can't be seen, but most of the attention has been turned to the boy child, as my opinion. So today we will be looking on factors, things that have led to the boy child life to be miserable, things that have made the boy child lives not to be where it should be, as compared to those years when a boy child was valued in the society. And we will start by the issue of opportunities that the boy child is given. And I do believe that both genders, that's the male gender and the female gender, should be given an equal opportunity to represent itself. There may be some demographics by which maybe we are not at the same par with the females, or the males are not at the same par with the females, that is. But today we want basically to look at what are the factors that really do affect the boy child in our society, especially when you are transitioning from adolescent to adulthood, because majorly most of the male species gets lost between discovering himself at the adolescent stage to the adulthood stage. And the reason why I'm saying this is because most of our societal issues that are being faced by the young men are faced maybe between the age of 15 to the age of 30. And these issues that occur to basically we as men are some of the issues that maybe makes our society and our nation not to move forward to the right direction. And today we will be tackling those issues, and that's why I say the issue number 1 will be opportunities. Does a boy child stand the same opportunity as the other gender? According to my opinion, I think that the boy child doesn't stand the same opportunity as the girl child as compared to now. And these are my reasons. Number 1, the boy child, since his coming or since him being born, the boy child has been taught, number 1, never to cry or never to complain, as compared to the girl child, to whom the mother takes care, tenders, cares about her. And the parents try to be as much as open to the girl child as compared to the boy child. And these are my reasons. I know some people will say today that I'm taking sides, but these are my reasons. For instance, when I was being raised as a small child, you as a boy child, you couldn't have said some things at home. For instance, you could have not said that some of your friends have taken your snack that you are given at home to eat at break time. Because the society believes that the boy child has to have the courage to fight for himself, as compared to the other gender, that they do believe that the society itself should be the one which is fighting for her. And for that reason, that's why I usually say that opportunities are not the same for us. Make at this point that maybe you are going for an interview. And as I was discussing with one of my friends a few days ago, we said that maybe you can be on an interview with a female. By virtue of you having papers and the virtue of that lady being pretty, without even her papers being perused or being reviewed, she stands a 70% chance to get the job only by her looks. And I stand to be corrected on this matter, but that is the real essential truth about the society that we are raising, that the boy child has been cornered, and some of the things that the men go out to do, they strive a lot more than the other gender, in which they become stressed, they become traumatized. And remember, a man can't cry, because even the African society itself has stated well that a man can't show his tears. It's a sign of weakness. The other thing about the boy child is the societal pressure. There are some pressures in which they have been built by the community, that the community itself has created some phases that a man must undergo by himself. Yes, there are good phases in life, that you should work hard, that you should raise a family, that everyone should depend on you. Mind you, everyone looks upon that boy child. For instance, today you come from the village and you find that you can't compare yourself to a sister, having that if you are the firstborn and your sister is the secondborn, you both have gone to the university, you have gotten a job. The first thing is that your salary is being looked up by almost 4 sections of people. Number 1, your family. That's your mother, your father, and your brothers. Number 2, your society at large. That's your friends, your relatives, and what have you. The third phase is your relation. That's your girlfriend or your wife. They look up to the small thing that you earn. The fourth part is the church. The church has played a part in which even them believe that a man has a special place, that he should work hard and be the epitome of the society. And that's a good thing. But the question is, for a man to be able to reach to these all levels that we have mentioned, the family, the relatives, her wife, her girlfriend, to come to the church, has the man been given the opportunity, a proper environment where he can be able to do all these things by being given an equal chance? Why are we finding that there are a lot of men who are under the influence of alcohol and drugs and the women? This is because of the stress in which they undergo. A lot of stress, a lot of marital issues, a lot of financial issues, and a lot of things that themselves cannot comprehend. The other thing that the boy child undergoes, and it's not a great thing, is that us as the male species, we are our own people who eat each other. For instance, let me give an example. Imagine you are a young man, you are having a very beautiful lady, and that lady still is being chased by another guy who is 50 years. A guy who is 30, 40 years older than you and is still chasing on your girl. Mind you, you have just been employed, or even you don't have an employment. But your girl is being chased by the same guy. There is an even competition and even that is not a healthy competition for me, because they say the rule of what do we call this rule for Darwin? Survival for the fittest. I can say that let even the boy child be given an equal opportunity while fighting for what she loves. Because we can't be fighting people who are 50 years old and above. And myself, I can't fight the same guy's feminine lovers at my age. But I really find out that some guys, even though we are saying that some elder guys give us competition, there are also some boy child who also goes for the old species. It's called the rush. That's not the rush for gold. I'll say that's for rush for old mines. And the other thing is high demand from the other gender is a disadvantage to the boy child. And how is it a disadvantage to the boy child? It is a disadvantage in this way. When one puts high demands on a boy child will do anything, will go out of his way and try at least to meet some of the things that the girl child needs. This is a disadvantage to the boy, because some of the men have even died just trying to please some people. But it's a question of what makes a boy child a boy child. And this is what I could want to advise the boy child, because this show today is meant for the boy child. You should be yourself. You should fight for your position in this society. You should not be bent to what the society wants you to become, but you should be the man to yourself, the man whom you want to be. And having all that to say, that's all we had for today. Thank you, people, for staying at the Punch Podcast. Keep on subscribing, liking our page. Thanks for all people who made us to reach the 200 mark on our page. Thanks for our fun. Thanks for everyone who asked for our links. You can also contact us on our email at The Punch Podcast, and even on YouTube at The Punch Podcast. And that's our time. Thank you.